What If I Told You? One show changed how we root for villains. Another predicted the future with scary accuracy. And one sitcom about nothing became everything? Television is more than a pastime, it's our shared memory. From the golden age of primetime to the streaming revolution, some shows didn't just break records, they broke rules. Welcome to our countdown of the top 10 best TV series of all time. The game changers, the heartbreakers, the ones that made you laugh, cry, and cancel your weekend plans. You may agree. You may scream at the screen. But one thing's for sure. These are the shows that changed television forever. Number 10. Stranger Things. When Stranger Things dropped on Netflix in 2016, it wasn't just a show, it was a cultural lightning strike. Set in the fictional town of Hawkins, Indiana, it captured everything we love about 80s horror, sci-fi, and friendship in one nostalgic package. Think Spielberg meets Stephen King, but with modern pacing and flair. The show introduced us to Eleven, a girl with telekinetic powers and a mysterious past, as well as a lovable group of misfit kids. But it wasn't just the Demogorgons or the Upside Down that got us hooked, it was the heart, the friendship, the grief. Courage of kids standing up against an invisible evil. With every season, the stakes get bigger, and so does the fandom. Stranger Things didn't just revive the 80s, it made them cool again. Number 9. The Sopranos. Before The Sopranos, TV gangsters were either side characters or caricatures. Then came Tony Soprano, a mob boss with panic attacks, a midlife crisis, and a deeply fractured soul.
So I don't know if I'm going to be needing to come back.
It's not the Prozac.
This wasn't just a mob show. It was a character study wrapped in violence, psychology, and dark humor.
Oh, listen to him, he knows everything.
Made you sympathize with a villain, only to confront your own moral boundaries.
We lost like this.
James Gandolfini delivered a performance so layered.
Really? Just forget it.
It's still studied in acting schools today. The therapy sessions between Tony and Dr. Melfi revealed more than action scenes ever could, peeling back the mask of toxic masculinity and generational trauma. Sending? Controversial, yes, but undeniably iconic. That cut to black was a mic drop on a television era. The Sopranos didn't just pave the way for modern prestige TV. Built the road. Number 8. Friends. Some shows make you laugh. Some make you feel at home.
It was the best Thanksgiving dinner ever.
Friends did both. What started as a sitcom about 6 20-somethings in New York quickly became a global sensation. But what made Friends so timeless?
Some girl ate mommy.
It wasn't just the jokes. It was the chemistry. Jennifer Aniston, Courtney Cox, Lisa Kudrow, Matt LeBlanc, Matthew Perry, and David Schwimmer created a dynamic that felt real.
Love you.
Love you.
Hey, call us when you get there.
You knew a Joey. You dated a Ross. You were Monica cleaning the apartment at 2 a.m. It was funny, yes, but it wasn't afraid of deeper moments. Infertility, unrequited love, career struggles, growing apart.
Found out that Ralph Lauren wanted me back. They offered me more.
Decades later, the show is still streamed billions of times. Why? 'Cause we all crave connection. And Friends gave us that, one sarcastic quip and coffee refill at a time. Number 7. Game of Thrones. Few shows have dominated pop culture like Game of Thrones. And fewer still have sparked such fierce debates. With its sprawling world of Westeros, unpredictable deaths, political intrigue, and dragons. This was epic fantasy on a cinematic scale. Made Sunday nights an event. Entire workplaces went quiet on Monday to avoid spoilers. And when it delivered, it was breathtaking. The Battle of the Bastards, the Red Wedding, Hard Home. Yes, the final season sparked controversy. But the journey gave us some of the most intense, emotional, and shocking moments in TV history. Game of Thrones didn't just set the bar for fantasy on screen. Redefined what TV could be. Number 6. The Simpsons.
Mr. Smithers plus guest.
What started as a series of crude shorts on The Tracy Ullman Show evolved into the longest-running scripted series ever.
So long as a couple of people did right.
And arguably the most influential. The Simpsons has done more than just make us laugh.
I believe everything you say.
It's been a mirror to society, parodying everything from politics and pop culture to technology and the American dream. With its sharp writing, iconic voice cast, and fearless satire, the show predicted everything from smartwatches to U.S. presidents. Each member of the Simpson family, Homer, Marge, Bart, Lisa, and Maggie, became a cultural icon. And even after decades, the show continues to adapt, evolve, and resonate. It's not just a cartoon. It's an institution. Number 5. The Wire. Realistic. Unflinching. Profound.
Shit, a war. Why not? Wars end.
The Wire is the kind of show that doesn't just entertain, it educates.
Viable against the mayor. But right now, you need to find out what this is all about.
Set in Baltimore, it explores the interconnected systems of crime, education, politics, and media. Each season focuses on a different institution, from the drug trade to schools to City Hall, and shows how deeply broken these systems are.
Then what?
Might come back with the money.
But it never feels preachy. It's storytelling at its most nuanced.
Little hands. He says so. You're walking foot in the Western tomorrow.
David Simon, a former journalist, brought journalistic precision to every scene. Characters don't monologue, they live. They fail. They compromise. They fight invisible battles. It's a show that dares to ask, what happens when the system isn't broken, but working exactly as designed? Number 4. Seinfeld. In a world full of sitcoms about love and lessons, Seinfeld was proudly about nothing.
You're lucky I don't report you.
Come on.
And that's what made it brilliant. Jerry Seinfeld and Larry David created a show that took the trivial, bad dates, close talkers, low talkers, and turned it into observational comedy gold.
Try to be more careful.
I hope so.
There were no hugs, no lessons, just neurotic New Yorkers navigating absurdity.
I'm up for a job.
Well, what about my hands? I don't see how your hands are any better than my hands.
Broke every rule of sitcom writing and rewrote the playbook. You could argue that modern comedy, from Curb Your Enthusiasm to The Office, owes everything to Seinfeld. Till quoted. Till watched. Till genius. Number 3. Breaking Bad.
We have to go right now. That's all we have to do.
What happens when a good man goes bad?
You are the love of my life. I hope you know that.
Breaking Bad explored that question with terrifying precision. Walter White's transformation from high school chemistry teacher to ruthless drug kingpin was TV storytelling at its finest. But it wasn't just about meth. It was about choices. Pride. Desperation. Family. And the cost of hiding who we really are. Bryan Cranston and Aaron Paul created one of the most electric duos on screen. Every shot was carefully composed. Every plot twist hit like a gut punch. It's rare for a show to start strong and end perfectly. Breaking Bad pulled it off, with blue crystals and a whole lot of tension. Number 2. The Twilight Zone.
It is an area which we call the Twilight Zone.
Imagine a door. One that opens not to another room, but to a truth you didn't want to see.
Right there in the middle of the vault.
Twilight Zone was the original sci-fi morality play, a show that used fantasy to hold a mirror to humanity. Whether it was greed, prejudice, fear of nuclear war, or the dangers of conformity, Rod Serling's stories hit hard.
Wrong. Nothing seems to be working. Can't even get the...
And the twist endings? Legendary.
You,
the peace and plenty which we ourselves enjoy.
You've seen its DNA in Black Mirror, Stranger Things, and Jordan Peele's films. But no one has replicated its eerie magic. This wasn't just fiction. It was a warning. And it still echoes today.
There's time enough at last.
Number 1. MASH.
I'm on my way to the orphanage. I'm taking them some sulfa, and I need your initials.
No laugh track. No battle scene. Just a surgeon writing goodbye with stones. That's how MASH ended, and how it cemented itself as the greatest TV show of all time. Set during the Korean War, it blended comedy, tragedy, and anti-war sentiment like no show before or since. Alan Alda's Hawkeye Pierce was funny, flawed, and achingly human. Dealt with PTSD before the term was mainstream. Tackled bureaucracy, love, loss, and somehow still made you laugh.
Out in 3 hours.
The series finale drew over 100 million viewers, a record still unbroken. MASH didn't just reflect the world. It helped people understand it. TV isn't just something we watch. Something we feel. The best series linger long after the credits roll. They become memories, milestones, comfort zones. So, what's your all-time favorite? Drop it in the comments. Like if you saw one of yours here. And don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the shows that shape us. Until next time, keep watching. The greatest stories are still waiting.